we'd like to have happen, but they may not happen.
Well, we have to get some bipartisan cooperation, and I think should the Democrats control the Senate, or even if they don't, what Governor Romney will do is what he did in Massachusetts. He'll say to them, okay, what's your plan? Which is reasonable? And say, put your plan on the table, pass a budget for the first time in 3 years, and then we'll sit down and, and we'll negotiate.
Senator, I wanted to ask you about something Bill Gross wrote today in the Washington Post, the nation's top bond investor. He wrote an op-ed saying today that America needs to cut $1.6 trillion a year, 4 times the so-called grand bargain that Congress has failed to make a deal on thus far. And I spoke to him about it today because I said, Bill, is this really what you meant? Here's what he told me. Romney's plan is a plan to reduce the deficit based on higher growth, which in turn results from some undisclosed plan of tax reform. I believe under both candidates, we will see trillion-dollar deficits until some type of market discipline is imposed, either by the sale of treasuries from reserve country nations and or a decline in the dollar, which could lead to further rating service downgrades as well as higher interest rates. That is a pretty frightening and damning indictment of both plans.
Well, look, I remember in the 1990s, and now the deficit was not as big then, that's true, but it was big. And I remember people asking me, I was in the House at the time, well, can you balance the budget